10 things you can do to be the go-to source in your niche. If you are not already the subject matter expert that people go to in your niche or industry, then you need to reconsider what you are doing. I am not saying you are going to be there after your first blog post or tweet. But what I am doing is asking if you are working toward that end. Let's face it, we would all like to be the reference in our field, because it is a powerful position that provides you a definite advantage over your competition. That power results in less effort on your part, going farther than the efforts of someone else who is not viewed in the same light. Being the go-to source is not limited to a person. It could be a blog, company, or team of contributors that are viewed as being the thought leaders/specialists in their field. How do I become a go-to source? What are the types of things that start to get you recognized in general and known as the go-to source in particular? Here are your 10 ways to become the go-to reference. Build associations with those that already have a sphere of influence. Remember that old saying that you are known by the company you keep. If you have a relationship with those that are influential, you are more likely to be mentioned by them. Think guilt by association, but in a positive way. As such, your key influencers are already associated with other influencers. You get seen in a different light and you have more opportunities to be seen and mentioned as that go-to source. Don't just report what is happening, tell the impact of how that is going to affect your niche. Anyone can report on a topic that is of interest. Those people and sites are called aggregators. They have a place, but few of them are seen as the go-to source. If you want to be seen as a thought leader, break it down and analyze what has just occurred. Tell everyone how it is going to play out. This is important, because if you can't do this, how are you going to be thought of as the go-to source or thought leader? Thought leaders create the conversation. Think about it for a moment. Who are you more likely to listen to? Someone who agrees with a conversation or the person who was thoughtful enough to elicit you to think more intently about the subject or even provoke to action? They call them leaders for a reason. We don't follow the wingmen. One of those things that is simple, but not easy. But if you want to be a go-to source, it is something that you will definitely work on. Be bold about your opinions. In our politically correct world that we live in, we are likely to not be aggressive with our behavior or our opinions. That doesn't serve you if you want to be the go-to source. Listening to the radio or TV, think about a talk show host. Are they laid back with their opinions? Not likely. Be thought of as a strong thinker who is unafraid of letting their opinion be heard. Those are the persons, organizations, and blogs that get noticed and perceived as thought leaders. Think out of the box. Let's be real. Within your niche/industry, isn't there already an abundance of folks that are already considered go-to sources? If so, don't be singing the same tune as everyone else. By thinking outside of the box and bringing fresh ideas and commentary that is different than everyone else is saying, you are more likely to be seen as the new go-to person. Stand out with your ideas. It is not wonder that if your idea is similar to the current thought leaders in your niche, that they don't stand out. Correct that and be a new go-to source by taking an opposite tact of everyone else, by providing ideas that have merit but may not be popular. Be careful here, as if you don't have some substance behind your idea, you will be the person or source not to go to in the future. Be enthusiastic about your subject/niche. One of the ways that many people are won over are by people who truly have a passion about their niche/industry. Couple enthusiasm delivered with data, and you are sure to draw a crowd while being perceived as a true subject matter expert. Think I am crazy? Go to the top 3 blogs in your niche and let me know if they don't display a passion for what they do. Create buzz about your product, service, or you. Sometimes, as demonstrated above, you share ideas through the articles and posts you write just to get people talking about you. This is great to do with hot topics, as they will also get you some short-term traffic. But if you can correlate between that topic and the point you want to deliver, you not only get your ideas heard, but you become the go-to source. While this is a great technique, people will soon be tired of the bait and switch effect of what you are trying to get across. Thus use it only occasionally and with discretion. You have to consistently deliver. If you want to be the go-to source, you can't be a one-hit wonder. If you are not consistent, the only time you will be the go-to source is when they run the piece, whatever happened to. You get my point? You have to be active and consistently deliver to be relevant. If you do deliver the goods consistently, you will be viewed as both a thought leader and go-to source. Be able to reference. While you can make bold statements and think out of the box, you do have to have some basis on which you made the claims/views/observations that you do. People who say the sky is falling without any data to back them out are definitely looked at. But not for long, and the looks they receive are not the ones you want. Have the data ready to make your case convincingly. Your takeaway from this post. There are compelling reasons that some people rise above the others to become the go-to source that are sought out to get a quote or their view about a particular issue, but the more you do to become the subject matter expert, the less you have to do to get your word out there. In other words, momentum is slow to build, but easy to maintain. So make this a passion as much as you do other things in your business. Now I know what you are about to say. I don't have time to run my business and do all of the other things that are necessary to be successful, like becoming the go-to source in your industry. I get that. But have you ever noticed how those that are subject matter experts seem to be able to delegate some of the chores to others? Another word for delegate, especially if you are a small or fledgling company, is to outsource. Whether you use a virtual assistant or a company like ours, consider letting them do the things that are holding you back from being that go-to source in your niche.